Recording.
Right now?
Okay.
What's good, you candy cane cum guzzler? Dixember is here, you know what that means. Ho 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 season has arrived. Put on your Rudolph panties, pop your peppermint pussy, and sit by the fireplace with some hot cocklet. If you want to get rawed under the mistletoe this Christmas, send this to 15 of your sluttiest elves. If you get 0 back, you're an ugly Grinch. If you get 5 back, you're a sexy snowman. If you get 10 back, you're a bad Jingle Bell bitch. Sharon 69 seconds or you won't be getting dick down this year. Aw, Twitter.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's...
Hey everybody.
Hello.
This is the twin cousin discussion. I am Liam,
And I'm Wyatt, as always.
and we're here to. This is our mid-month episode of November.
Yep, don't even know why I read that Christmas tweet, but that's okay.
That's
Close
all
enough. Let's get into the holidays.
good. That really gets me into the holiday spirit, Wyatt.
Yep, drinking some hot cocklet. Which we were actually just doing, except besides the cock.
Yeah. Before this episode, Wyatt actually decided, hey, let's make some hot chocolate. So he whipped us up.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
how is it, by the way?
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh,
I was gonna wait.
dirty bitch.
It's probably cold by now, but
No, it's probably mid-warm. Tell me how it is.
oh, it's good.
Yes.
I can taste the cayenne peppers and the
Yeah, I put a little cayenne pepper in that joint. And brings out some of the dark chocolate notes.
the spice.
A little bit of the spice.
Yeah.
A little bit of the spice in
bit
the
of the
holidays.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, hold on. I gotta turn this up. I speak kind of soft, so I should probably turn myself up a little bit.
Ah, okay.
But okay, we're back.
Still good?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Gravy,
So
baby.
what's our first point of the day?
Holiday shopping, I guess.
Oh yeah. So the holidays are coming up, and everybody's shopping, and they're getting their they're getting their.
Chocolate
I
burps.
saw that comment.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here we go.
No.
Everybody's getting their sportswear and their jewelry and their off the wall stuff
Just
for Christmas. Some
Did you know that the number 4 grossing area of product sold during the holidays is sex toys? Number 4.
I'm not surprised at this point.
Well, you should
People-
be because I just made that fact up, Liam.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised anyway.
That's true. People
It's
are
like-
fucked.
People are like making brothels now and like
Robot sex brothels. No, you know what I thought about? I thought about just getting everyone I know just a giant dildo. For
just for
Christmas.
fun.
Everybody their own customized dildo.
That'd be great.
Or a dildo with my face on it.
Oh my goodness. How would you put your face on it?
I'd figure it out.
They have a site called customdildos.com.
Customdildos.com. TM, don't take our fucking idea. No, that's definitely a thing. There's some wild ones out there. I saw this video. I don't. Why are we segueing into this?
Because this is what we do, bro.
That's true. I saw this video of this sex toy fucking place that they made monster dicks, green, alien,
Like
and
Hulk
monster
kinda
dicks.
stuff?
Yeah, weird shit,
Oh man.
alien dicks, dude.
What's
They
the
looked all weird and different crazy colors and just wild. Didn't even look like dicks. They were just kind of cylindrical.
what is the market for that?
People are really fucked in bed. People are fucked in general.
Really? Really?
People are fucked in general, Liam. Let's be honest.
That's a new fact for me.
Is it? Truly?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, people are fucked.
This is some good hot chocolate, by the way.
I'm so glad. Even the strangest of sexual deviants would enjoy my hot chocolate. So
Yeah.
I'll just let everyone know.
The same people that enjoy very large dildos,
Up their ass.
especially.
Oh, man. See, this is the point where I would start sharing my strange
With-
sexual
Would that
stories.
Do you have any stories to tell us, Wyatt?
I do actually.
Okay, you can
I
go ahead and
told
spit.
you this. I'm gonna spit.
Yeah, you can spit.
Told you the
It's
state
all good.
trooper story.
Yes, you did.
That's a good one. You think that's suitable for this program?
I forgot the context, but
Well,
you can go ahead and riff if you want.
Well, me and this young lady were parking. That's what the old folks call it. We were in the back of my car, and you know what? I think it was around this time of year. Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah.
I think it was probably like last year, this month. And well, I had my pants off,
Mhm.
and a flashlight was shown in my car, and it was a state trooper.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and well, they opened the front door because for some reason the back door was locked, and I have tinted windows, so they couldn't really see what was going on,
Mm-hmm.
And well, they opened the door and they were like, "All right, everyone, put your hands up." And I was like, "What do you mean, everyone?" He was like, "How many people are back there?" I was like, 2, just 2. And he was like, "All right." And I was like, "Cool, man." And he was like, "I need you to step out of the car, give me your license and registration." And I was like, "All right, can I pull my pants up first?" And he was like, "Oh, I didn't even know you had them down."
Mm.
Yeah, so I was like, "All right, cool." So he let me pull my pants up. He let me pull my pants up and like get out of the car and shit. And he was like, "So what are you guys doing?" And I was like, "Well, obviously I'm being a fucking idiot."
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he was like, "Yeah, you probably should have turned your headlights off if you were gonna be like at this spot." I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know they were on." He was like, "Yep, I made that mistake before."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "All right." So he was cool. And he was like, "Listen, man, I'm not that much older than you even, so, like, it's cool. Just don't do it again." And I was like, "All right, man, thanks. Have a good night." And he was like, "No, you have a good night."
Oh no.
Yeah. And I was like, "Hey, my man."
Bro, at least he didn't say
He
like.
was like, he literally like did the.
Yeah, at
he
least-
he was cool.
At least he wasn't like, "Can I join?"
Jesus Christ! Nah, I'm pretty sure I could have sued him. Definitely would have started recording at that exact moment and gotten a ton. of
I'm
money.
recording you.
I'm recording you. I'm recording you because you're a police and I'm not. I'm a citizen.
Yeah.
I'm an SJW.
My name's Laura. I'm an SJW.
Is that a real thing, or did you just?
I got that from Game Grumps.
Oh, that's a good.
In a way, like there was this episode where Aaron was just like saying all this random stuff because he was just raged of like not of like he kept on dying, so he just like went crazy and made this whole like he was writing a sitcom in his head about about this girl, like, my name's Laura. After 30 years of being in a mental hospital, I gotta make it into the city. And it's like he just went on and on and on.
That's fantastic.
I thought that was hilarious, but
That was funny.
anyway.
Laura sounds like an SJW name. It really does.
No offense to any Lauras out there who aren't.
100% offense to any Lauras, especially if you're
are.
an SJW. Especially if you're a feminist.
Oh my gosh. You just lost like half of our audience,
Well,
which is only one person.
that's fine. Yeah, true. Yeah, well, it's whatever.
I doubt we only have one person.
What do you mean? Don't think we
For
do.
by the time we're recording this, no one's watching us right now, but
Yeah, well,
we're gonna get big.
we'll figure it out.
We're gonna get big, I
I'm
think.
not too worried about it.
Yeah. We were talking about like right before we were recording, like what was the point of this
Yeah.
whole thing, and so I think we could like reiterate it. It's basically it's just a good cop bad cop situation where I'm more of like a Christian man who
Sir, I'm a devout Jew that doesn't believe the Holocaust happened, so I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. Anyway,
I think
just
that
gonna
got the point across.
glaze over that statement and
Glazed donut.
say that I I am a Christian man,
And he's
and
trying to change me, everyone. He's trying to change
that's a stretch.
me. Yeah, that's true.
I'm just
Nah,
I'm
he's a cool-
suggesting
he's a cool,
it.
he's a cool one.
I'm suggesting it. I'm not saying he's a bad person
And I'm
at any
suggesting
stretch of the
hookers and
situation.
blow.
Yes, that's Wyatt for you.
No, don't tell people that. I don't actually indulge in or condone the hookers or blow. Well, I don't know. To each their own.
Give or take.
Give or take. It depends. Depends on where you're at in life, I guess. If you have money.
But Wyatt's trying to get me to say bad stuff, and I'm just
Liam is hilarious, and sometimes his good nature holds his hilariousness back.
Yeah, because like it's hard to stay clean when you're trying to stay clean, but you're also trying to be funny.
Well,
it's
yeah,
just
because
like
the best comedy is
that's
dirty
right.
as fuck.
The best comedy is that's absolutely right.
You can't not like believe that. Like people that are like clean comedy is way better or fucking pieces of shit.
Have you ever seen a guy named Jim Gaffigan?
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan's hilarious.
He's clean.
He's clean. What? No.
Yeah,
Really?
he doesn't curse in his.
Well, he doesn't curse, but I don't know.
He's a family man.
Family man, my ass.
But yeah, there are a lot of Christian comedians out there that I've seen that are
bad.
they're all right.
They're, like,
They get the sort of tricks and stuff you're supposed to do as a comic, like the sort of like nuances that you use in between, like when you're doing a bit.
Think about how much funnier it would be, or they would be, if they didn't have to like.
If they didn't have that.
They weren't. Yeah.
Filter.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But that's a good segue into what I wanted to talk about was comedy.
You want to talk about comedy?
I would love to talk about comedy
Let's do
because
it.
I love it because I'm a very big fan of art. I'm a very big fan of using a medium, whatever it is, whether it's filmmaking, whether it's music, whether it's acting, comedy, whatever, using that platform to create something that's cutting edge and something that you know that you've read up on and you have studied it and you have really put in the facts. You have really known the facts, so now you're distorting them at your leisure with whatever your idea is. You know, that's a quote that I love that I heard from somebody who he quoted Mark Twain when he said, "Get the facts straight first, then you can distort them at your leisure."
Yeah.
I love that quote so much because it's so true. I mean, the
That's
best artists are the ones that know what they're talking about, but they also, cross those lines so they can get their point across.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with comedy is that that's personified with jokes because they've studied the craft, they've seen comedians, they've done a lot of research with how you're supposed to write a joke or something like, or perform a joke, like what you're all the nuances you're supposed to do and all that. And then, because they've written it and they're basically they get away with more than anything than any other human being could. By the stuff that they say, like for example, someone like Louis C.K.
Oh no.
He's trying to make a comeback right now, but before all that stuff happened,
I don't think he did anything that bad.
Yeah, I know, but before all that controversy happened, he made a joke about the N-word, and it was just a joke about how people are shying away from saying it, like media, everyone's saying the N-word, and then he just flat out says it like 10
my
times.
God, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and
That's hilarious.
everyone's laughing,
That's
and it's just
perfect.
like, it's oh my gosh,
That's perfect. I love
like
that.
who could get away with something like that? Him.
Apparently him. Shit,
So
that's wild.
that's a great example of how you can use your art to push boundaries
To-
and
Say racist things.
well, yeah. I mean,
No,
I mean,
I'm
what's
full on
your
for that.
opinion on like the whole style of comedy and all this and the different sort of varieties of it?
My opinion.
Yeah. Or do you
I believe
think
you should
about
be
it
able
that
to
much?
say whatever you want, basically, and if it offends people, they can get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I should be able to talking about like murdering infants. It's hilarious
Mm-hmm.
when in good taste, which is never, but
Right.
still.
But, like,
9/11 jokes, hilarious.
But like, what if you're being serious though? Is it
All of
is
them
it
being
still
serious.
is it still acceptable if you say that stuff?
Well, I'm
Or-
an asshole, so yes. I'm making
It's-
money.
it is
I'm making money
acceptable.
by making people cringe and laugh. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say whatever I can to get a reaction. And
No,
if that
I'm-
means that I have to be
I mean, for a
off
comedian,
the
yeah,
wall.
but like
me as a person.
like a regular human being, if they were to go around saying infant babies or 9/11 or something like that, if
if
they
you're
were
in
saying
an-
that, if you were saying that seriously, would that be
If you're in
would
an
that still
orphanage,
would that be bad?
yeah, it's pretty bad, but I don't care. Like I
That's where.
regularly say really horrible things. Now, I don't say
But
them
you're
like,
but you're not saying like seriously though.
oh fuck no, I don't want children to die.
Exactly. So you have to put it in the right context though.
Yeah.
You have because you cannot care, but you have that
Okay.
that that emotion where you're like, wait, if I'm
empathy and,
actually
like-
seriously thinking about this,
Yeah.
I'm a psycho because it's been proven by society
Yeah.
and by research that what you're saying is actually really
Fucked
offensive.
up, yeah. Okay, fair.
But
Which most comedians are really fucked up.
it's true.
So the
Yeah, it's
best
hard.
ones-
It's hard to find a comedian that's well adjusted.
Yeah. It's true.
Someone who is well adjusted, I think, is someone like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, I've
he's-
never seen much of Jerry Seinfeld actually.
He's actually he's actually a clean comedian too.
See, I didn't think Seinfeld was funny. I never liked those shows.
Oh,
Really, Seinfeld and like, what's that one really popular? Friends. Never liked Friends.
yeah.
I
I don't
like
think he
any of
was
that
in
stuff.
Friends, but
He definitely wasn't, but it was just like I don't know. What are
those
kinda-
kinds of shows where white girls are just like
Yeah, it's just, like,
swarming
doing whatever.
swarming those
A
shows.
bunch of different Jennifer Anistons. I love Jennifer Aniston though.
Yeah.
Great person.
Anyway, Seinfeld. I mean, yeah, you might not like his sitcoms, but I bet his stand up is.
I bet his stand-up's
incredible.
pretty lit. Yeah, I've heard he's hilarious.
But
I have.
I don't know. It's just something. It was just something on my mind because like I really would like to. I'm very interested in comedy because it's. I very much think of it as an art form
Yeah.
and a way to express yourself, and I would love to sort of learn the different nuances and the different tricks you can do to make someone laugh. Someone like your older brother Ben, I'm sure he subconsciously knows those tricks and all that stuff, but
sure, yeah. Some
but-
of that stuff you just pick up on social cues.
yeah.
Some people are really good at picking up on that stuff. Like Ben and I are both good at that, and I think we get that from like, I don't know what side of the family we get that from, but me and him are both. I don't know. We're always plugged in to like emotions and how people feel. Well, that's why we're good manipulators.
Which is a great trait that you have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use it for bad usually.
Yeah.
Usually. No, you just gotta understand what makes people tick. But I think that's why I mean, most people think I'm pretty funny.
Yeah.
You
You are funny,
thanks.
but you are very vulgar.
I'm incredibly vulgar. But yeah, no, that's me.
That's you.
That's me.
That's
What
just
was
you,
I
bro.
gonna say? I completely forgot.
About comedy.
Oh,
about
Have you ever seen any of Bo Burnham's stand up?
Oh my, I love Bo
You love
Burnham.
Bo
I
Burnham?
love
Yeah, I
I love
watched
Bo
it
Burnham.
him with with my girlfriend the other day. I've never
Which
seen that stuff, but like,
which special did you watch?
what?
What? Oh my
What
goodness.
was pretty decent. Yeah, I was like, it's not like my cup of tea, but I really respected it because it was like, this is like a completely different form. This is basically a one-man show, like a one-man play.
He's
but
a musical
of
comedian.
Comedy, yeah.
He's
interesting.
he's one of those new like musical comedians out there who are trying to make it big.
Well, I mean, he's been at it for a while.
He
started when he was really young.
He was
Super
on
young.
YouTube first, and
Oh,
he
okay.
racked up a lot of views on there, and then that's how he got popular enough to get his own stand-up special and
Gotcha. Yeah, he's
all this stuff.
Pretty funny. Like, I feel like he'd be good even if it wasn't for the musical stuff, because his jokes are like good.
His jokes are really good,
His
and
satire is pretty solid
he
and all that
understands the business, and he very much is a very different comedian. Whereas he thinks these really weird things are just genius.
And they usually are.
Because I watched him on the H3H3 podcast one time.
Oh yeah.
And he was talking. He brought up this YouTube video called "Cooking with Hoarders," and it's this guy who's trying to make a hot dog by just like boiling it or something like that on his stove, and everything is just like a mess. Like you just see like shoes and just the worst. Think of just the worst possible house for someone to live in. Their toilet is like 2 feet away from them. It's like this, and their entire and like there was one part of the video where like he like turns on the wrong heater thing, so like something catches on fire like in the back because his entire stove is like cluttered with different things. So like one of the things catches on fire, and Bo Burnham is just sitting there like analyzing, like this is like the most genius like this is the most genius setting. He thinks it's all like a set, like a seat, like a staged thing. The way he describes it makes it like sound like beautiful, like it's beautiful art.
But wait, are you sure? So it was a sketch, like it was like.
No, I think it's actually like a real person
No.
who is just a awful hoarder, and he shot it on this awful camera, probably his like old phone.
I
and
really hope not.
He puts like hot dog chunks in a blender with like all like different like peaches and different things. He might be joking. He might very much be joking. He blended it, he drank it, and he almost threw up in the toilet. Like
That's 2 feet away from.
he was holding the camera the whole time, so you didn't even get to see his face. But I have to show you that. I have to show you him. I have to show you him analyzing that because it's just so funny.
Not tonight.
Really, not tonight.
Nah, at some point. I don't have the strength tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe we'll see. Okay, what do you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning I gotta be at church. And then I gotta be at church again at 3:30.
What time are you going to church in the morning?
8.
Oh shit, balls, man. We could have worked out.
Could've. Sorry.
I'm a little upset, everyone.
Was this new to you?
My sweet child is choosing Jesus over me, and I don't know how I feel about it. Once again.
Nah, don't think of it like that. You're my second daddy. Huh?
Jesus.
What?
After Jesus? Oh man. I can't start talking about things.
I can't either. I can't be talking about. I can't be joking about that.
Well, yeah, you can.
Sure, I can.
That's what frees you. What if the whole time the way to get into heaven's like, all right, who made the most Jesus jokes? I mean, I'm definitely got first class.
Yeah.
Who made the most horrible, vulgar religious jokes? It's me.
Right.
Me, Liam. Could you guess that? More
No.
than anyone.
You think?
No.
More than
Oh,
like
certainly not.
more than like
I know some people that literally every other
Jewish
fucking
people?
thing that come out. Oh, oy vey. Jews are the only people
Why does everyone make fun of the Jews?
because everything's actually true that people say about Jews. Like,
Oh, yeah?
the other shit's like about black people and Asians. It's like, all right, that's pretty racist. But Jews, you're just allowed to make fun of because it's completely true.
Yeah.
They're greedy. They got curly hair. I actually don't know much about Jews, but I know they're greedy.
Gosh, who else
That's
are you?
true.
Who else are you gonna offend in this podcast?
Hopefully everyone. Hopefully everyone besides white
Oh
males.
my goodness.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, I do understand that white males are very privileged in this country, though, for sure. Like, bless up for that. Glad I was born a white male, you fucks. I mean, it's alright though. I identify as a female
A tree.
feminist.
Huh?
As a tree? No, a female feminist.
Female feminist.
But
How come
But
you're not?
my-
how come
my
you're not screaming at
pronouns-
me right now?
my pronouns are and zzz.
How am I knowing this now?
Because I just changed it. Because I'm allowed
just
to do
now?
what I want. Yeah.
Right.
And now I can go to college for free, any college I want, because of the
The diversity of the schools
that thing, the transsexual college fund.
now. Is that a real thing?
No, maybe it
Bro,
probably
it
is. gonna
probably
be.
is.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, this world, man.
Ah, I love it. It's great.
What's your opinion on the world, bro?
On the whole world,
We're getting there,
it's gay. The world's gay. It's kind of gay to be alive.
right?
Am I? Yeah, it's gay. It's pretty lame.
Right.
Pretty stupid. Nah, my opinion on the world, I believe there's aliens, for sure. We already talked about flat Earth theory in the last one.
Yeah.
That's completely
Donut
stupid.
Earth theory.
Well, honestly, my opinion on the world, if I were to explain it in several sentences, would be, the reason it's really fucking stupid now is because it became too easy for people to live, and weak people haven't been weeded out, and there's too many of us.
Yeah.
I probably would have died. I probably wouldn't be here because I have bad eyes, but it's fine.
I mean,
Then you have people that are just they have weak constitutions and no work ethic, and that wouldn't be here if we didn't have smart people that worked hard, that built shit that made it way easier to live.
what do you think the cause of that is, though?
Cause of
Everybody not being motivated and not wanting to do stuff?
ease of living, honestly, and shitty genetics being passed down. Because eventually, I mean, the way I think about it is there was always people that were slackers,
Mhm.
and through generations, more and more of them became a thing, and with mix of cultures and different people and just overall expansion of human beings, more and more came about, and social media and the shit and the acceptance of being lazy, it's cool to take a day off every once in a while, but some people just don't want to do anything, and I think that's because I don't know. There's people used to go do shit when they were bored. You couldn't be bored. You had to be gathering or hunting or trying to live. But now
Right.
you can just sit on your couch and be bored.
And
you go to the market whenever you need food.
well, you can order food on your phone now.
Exactly.
Get-
You literally
get
don't
something
have
delivered.
to move.
You
more
don't
than,
have to
8
mo-
feet to get a fucking pizza.
You can
Yeah. And diet. Diet's a big thing too. I think that's fucked people's brains.
really.
Oh, for sure, dude. Babies, most time, if babies are eating, they're eating, pretty okay, I guess. But, I mean, it's all formulas and all weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Wha-
then once you get to the toddler stage, you start feeding your kids, simple carbohydrates, chips and shit and pizza, till the time, in the most pivotal years, from the time they're, 4 to the time they're, 13, 14, and that's, when
Right.
most of your brain development happens. You think your brain, lipids, and all that shit's gonna be right, and your synapses are gonna fire correct when they're being fueled by shit that's made in factories?
Right.
No, man.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'll go in on that. I can't.
Do it, bro.
I don't really need to. I mean, I'm a big. I think that people should eat organic and stuff, but if they can afford it. I can't afford to just buy everything organic and shit. If I
Mhm.
had it my way, I would raise all my own shit and kill it all myself and all that stuff. Which is funny when people are like, I couldn't do. That's why I'm a vegetarian or vegan. I'm like, well,
I was gonna ask that. What's your opinion on being a vegetarian or
I've
vegan?
actually been eating less meat.
Yeah.
And I feel pretty good. I think it just depends on the person. I think red meat's not that great for you. I mean, it's just got carcinogens. And I've been doing a lot of research and then some thinking of my own, and I was like, well, how did people way back in the day eat? And I was like, they gathered, and every once in a while they might have killed an animal. Because if you ever hunt, you know how difficult it is, especially with guns. Like, imagine how hard it was when you were in packs and, like, had spears. Like,
yeah.
Good luck. So
you couldn't Instagram that. You couldn't Snapchat
no.
that.
And I mean, obviously you're hunting a lot more, so you may be, killing more than I would think. But the way I thought, I was like, well, you're probably killing something maybe once a week, maybe once to twice a week. And that's a big animal. Like, you're killing small stuff probably pretty often, maybe every couple of days, some squirrels or shit. So I've been trying to eat like meat maybe 3-4 times a week. While I'm because I used to eat meat every single day because I work out a lot, but just thought about it and like, well, you're probably gonna eat more plants, seeds, and stuff that's easy to collect. It's literally just around, or at least was around. And yeah, just like you're not going to kill animals all the time. But my opinion on vegetarians and vegans is it's stupid.
After saying all that,
I think it's really dumb. I don't think you should put yourself in a box. I think you should be able to eat whatever you want. Maybe you should eat less depending on your genetics and stuff or allergies or something. I mean, gluten-free is cool, I guess, because you shouldn't be eating bread and shit. Like, truly.
Right.
It's just not natural. But then again, you got to enjoy life. That's the thing. Like, as a vegan's really stupid. Really, really stupid because you cannot get what you need. I mean, you can, but like you're not going to be the healthiest you.
Well, I mean,
you might be healthy compared to the average American, but the average American eats dog shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and doesn't work out. So I could probably be healthier than the average American, literally eating Cheetos every day, and like just still working out.
Yeah. I mean, like there have been like new things out now where it's like, it's being vegan is easier than ever because there are so many options now where you can have like these vegan substitutes and doing all these things and but I do get what you're saying. It's like you don't really get the natural ingredients you're supposed to put in your body to live that perfect body life or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like fake chicken and tofu and shit. It's better for you than shoving chips down your throat, but it's not. I don't think that veganism is sustainable for most people. First of all, if you want to eat healthy as a vegan, it's expensive as fuck. And that's, I mean, most Americans can't eat like that. Like, it's just not gonna work. I can see vegetarian, like kind of. If I were to go to anything and I really wanted to change and not, because it's cool not to kill animals if you don't have to, I guess. But I want to be healthy and be able to perform athletically. So if I were to do anything, I'd be pescatarian because you can still get your B vitamins and omega-3s and stuff from fish. Because I don't think you should have to rely heavily on taking vitamins and minerals.
Right.
As long as there's nothing wrong with your body. Like if you're someone that really needs it, like there's people who their iron's just fucked. So they have to take an iron supplement or something that helps their body absorb it. But yeah, I think if you have a healthy body and like you don't have any allergies or shit, just fucking eat some meat every once in a while. I think you should mostly eat veggies, honestly. Veggies, some meat, and like the occasional carb feast.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it smart. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
It's just when you eat stuff, you know. Like I'm not gonna lay around all day and then go eat like a whole cake.
Right.
'Cause you're just like fucked. Insulin's all over the place and blah. Yeah, that was like a 7-minute rant.
No, I love it.
All right, great.
I love it. I was trying to think about what I was gonna say, but I forgot. Food is good though.
Food, dude. It's so hard. It's so hard to fucking lose weight.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed recently.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Oh.
What? So, do you believe in something like multivitamin, like something like that?
They can make you healthier. I mean,
Like, are they good for you?
yeah, it depends. I mean, yeah. It's as long you should be getting a ton of vitamins, but as long as you're hitting all the bases within your food,
Yeah.
you should be able to get them. But some people, you just don't.
Yeah. So those little things that you
Multivitamins
can
can
eat.
be good for sure. Yeah, I mean they're not gonna hurt you.
Because
So why
I've taken those before and they taste good.
You probably
and
don't feel any different.
probably not.
Maybe your shit's a little healthier. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
know.
I don't see the need for them, but I don't know. I haven't tried them, so I can't really speak on them too much.
Yeah.
I know there are some packs / boost things that you can take for people who lift weights a lot. They're very, very healthy with all sorts of shit in them. I don't know what's in them, but I've seen some people, like, not even steroids, just like regular shit that honestly helps a lot. I don't know what it is, but
My older brother, I'm not sure if he still drinks this, but he did this like pre-workout or whatever.
yeah, pre-workout's just caffeine.
It
really.
is.
Yeah, it's caffeine and trying to think it's mostly caffeine. It's just that's why you like crash afterwards.
Right.
Creatine. It has creatine in it too most
Gotcha.
of the time. It hypes you up. It's whatever. It's not good to have to rely on it. Because if you run out, you're gonna be like, fuck. Same as drinking coffee. People become addicted to coffee. They become addicted to pre-workout. Yeah. Pre-workout's cool or whatever. A lot of people are super into protein shakes. It's not
Yeah.
a big thing. Real food's always better. Always better than protein
That's
shakes.
what I learned from you.
So many fillers in it. I mean, you're getting your grams of protein, but there's like soy, lithium, something, and all sorts of crazy shit in that. And who knows how that affects your body. I know it fucks up your digestive system. To keep weight on for football, I used to drink like 3 protein shakes a day. But I was probably really fucking unhealthy, even though I was.
Yeah, you've really made me think about my eating habits and what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
dog.
I eat like a gobbler sub from Wawa every day, and like I'm wondering why I haven't gotten my hot bod yet.
It's hard, man. Especially when you get down to a certain like body fat percentage. What I've noticed is I've hit like a standstill losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I haven't been eating that much, and I work out like 2 hours, 4 or 5 days a week at least. But like, in order to do that, like I've been eating like a shit ton because I have to, because I work out really hard. But so I'm probably gonna like chill. Honestly, I'm gonna change it up a little bit and chill like 3 days out of the week and hang out with my girl or something, and like recover and eat less on those days
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
That's
that's the big thing. You gotta find what works for your body.
right.
The best I've ever felt was when I was doing intermittent fasting along with the ketogenic diet.
Yeah.
Which ketogenic diet is high fat and basically it's just basically super low carb, high fat, not a lot of protein. So it's like things like avocado, coconut oil, and just other high fatty foods. And then no bread, nothing, because your body will be kicked out of ketosis. And ketosis is your body burning fat, the fat that you're taking in instead of like sugars. You're switching from like a gas car to an electric car, pretty much.
Right.
That's what your body's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Keto.
Ketogenic. It's hard because you get sick for like the first 4 days or first like honestly, it's different for everybody.
Well, it's probably a big change.
It is.
Right.
Your body's literally switching over what energy source it uses, so you're
That's
becoming
always
like a different fucking thing.
Change is hard, man.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever you're doing. I mean, like,
for sure.
whether you're changing your eating habits
Eating
or
habits
whether you're
exercise habits.
exercising or
Those are two big things a lot of people have problems with.
well, so that and something like quitting smoking too.
Dude, yeah.
Like
yeah, it is.
that seems like a big change and like a something.
Smoking cigs or weed, dude. Like I used to smoke a lot of pot, and I mean I haven't in a while. I do every once in a while, but it's very, very much less than I used to. And yeah, that shit fucks you up.
I've never smoked anything, so
You've never smoked a cigarette?
Mm-hmm.
I've never smoked a cigarette, actually.
I've always turned it down or I haven't had the opportunity.
Have you been offered?
I've been offered a couple of times by some
weed
friends. I've been offered weed. But I've declined not because it's like, oh no, it's bad. I'm just like, I don't want that stuff in my body.
You just don't want it right now. Yeah. That makes sense. Because it can adversely affect you. Some people it really fucks up.
I mean,
and some people you're like, oh, I need more of that.
I can imagine.
That's pretty dangerous.
I can imagine if I do it once, I'm gonna be like, oh, I want to do that again, or who knows.
I
but
mean, once you get more into your artistic process, your autistic process.
My autistic screeching.
I'm supposed to be the one that offends people, Liam. Damn, no, your artistic process, you'll probably be like, I gotta smoke a bowl. Honestly, like, probably.
I might. When I turn 21, that'll be the time when I'll be like,
Debauchery.
all right,
It's Rumspringa.
let me just try it once. I mean, what? I'm not gonna be here and be a bitch and be like,
Be like one of
no,
those people,
when I've never done it before. I have to try it.
Dude, yeah, like old white dudes that are like, I would never do that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's really funny. Like a lot more people than you think have done it though.
I can get along with a lot more people if I tell them, hey, I've done this before, I don't like it. Not, I've never done this before, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, like when people say, hey, I've smoked weed, I'm not like a huge fan.
Yeah, that's fine.
Most people are just like, oh.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's choice. You like drink, and you're like, no. You're like, oh, cool, clean cut. That's cool.
Yeah, but when I was up in Mississippi this summer, my cousin Zach.
Oh
he,
no.
He was trying to get me to drink wine, and I was like, no, I don't feel like it. And he was like pressuring me. He was pressuring me to like drink wine, and I was like, no, pussy. I don't want to do it.
Fucking Zach, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was funny, but I think he was just drunk. He was like, Liam, you gotta try this, bro. But
oh man, yeah, he definitely was just drunk. He's pretty chill. Our family's chill.
Our family's chill. Oh man.
What else were we gonna talk about? We were gonna talk about holiday shopping, but completely got off immediately.
We can get back to that.
Yeah, we can. It's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. It's so stupid.
I don't like when corporate advertisers are just like shoving it down your throat where you have to get your shopping done today.
Yeah. Buy now. Buy right now. We have everything off price right now. It's all free. Take it home.
Yeah. I mean, it's stupid. There's not really much to talk about here.
Dude, there's not. I mean, like, I thought it was gonna be a really good story, but no. Oh, we could talk about how people get trampled every year.
On Black Friday.
Dude, they get fucking trampled like shit.
Black
boy.
Friday is insane.
It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
I've seen videos where people are just like,
I've trampled a few old women.
really?
Yeah, I pissed on them too.
Is that a true story?
In the middle of everyone, I peed on them. Just pulled my pants. In the Christmas spirit, I peed on old ladies.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
Uh,
I'm kidding.
well, yeah. I mean, that's about it, really. What are you excited for Christmas? You asking for anything? You need anything? What do you want from me?
Just camera stuff.
Liam, I can't afford $1,000 lens.
No, not $1,000 lens, a $200 lens adapter for my old lenses from my old camera that I can put on my new camera. But you don't have to get that. I
Are you
think
sure?
my family's gonna get that for me.
They better. Or else I will.
You can get me like a nice coat.
I'll get you a coat.
Nice coat.
I get you a coat. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to get this year.
What would you like? You want a new coffee maker? You want
A new car?
a new coffee maker?
Nah. I want I just need shit for fighting, and I do want a pitcher for steaming milk. A kick-ass pitcher would be nice.
Pitcher, like just like a regular plastic one, or like a
Milk pitchers are usually they're made of like metal and shit.
really?
Yeah, I'll show you mine.
Okay.
Like you steam milk with, and you can pour.
Are they
different
like
spouts? You can do like art and shit.
Oh, like a smaller one?
You can get smaller ones, or you can get like wider ones. I like there's some really badass pitchers.
Is it expensive?
They're like $40, something like
Oh,
that.
that's fine.
Something like that.
I can do that.
No, you don't gotta give me. I'm probably gonna end up like getting like 7 of them from people. People are gonna be like, "Ooh, I would love this."
Are you just one of those? Are you just one of those people where you're just like, I just want cash.
No,
I just want cash for
no,
Christmas.
I don't want anything.
My older brother's like that.
I don't want anything.
Wyatt,
don't
be.
I never ask. For
Christmas
anything.
is the only time where you cannot be humble.
No,
You
it's
have
not
to
true. I
ask
have
for
to
something.
Be humble. That is one thing. I may be a horribly disgusting, racist asshole,
But I'm humble.
Loves fucking children. None of that's true, but I'm a bad person. But I'm pretty humble. I've been told that I'm the most humble person
You
ever.
gotta get better at explaining, like the
my
fact,
person, myself.
the fact that you're joking. You're just like saying all these random things, but like, no, I'm not actually
people
like that.
understand, or I'm gonna get arrested. Either way, I'm probably gonna get arrested.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to bail you out.
Would you bail me out, bro?
Name a price.
$6,000.
No.
Holy shit! What?
Nah,
You wouldn't bail me out.
bruh, I don't got that money.
What if I was like, Liam, I have like a lot of money buried under the house, and it's the exact amount I need to get out. It's $1 million.
I've planned
and
this.
It's $1 million. Are you taking it, or are you bailing me out?
I'm bailing you out.
Really?
It depends.
I'm sorry, but if you go to jail and tell me there's $1 million in cash under the house, I'm
Is
taking
the
it. Liam.
bail?
I'm out of here.
Well, no, is the bail $1 million?
And
Oh,
$1 million is also under the house in cash. I'm sorry, Liam. I'm going on vacation, bud.
well, thanks.
I'd be like, listen, I got a plan.
I'll rot in jail.
Yeah, you'd figure it out. It depends on what you did.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't do anything bad. If anything, it would be me. If I was like, yeah, I murdered some guy.
Yeah. What's
But that's what the money was from too. You didn't think about that part. It's dirty money. I got from murdering somebody. Plot twist: I'm a hitman in Richmond.
Why? It's everything.
That'd be cool.
You'd be a hitman?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Would not be cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
I would love
bad.
that.
That'd be bad.
That'd be great. I don't have a
What?
conscience, Liam. Remember that? Remember that little bit about me?
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the most bullshit crime
That you
out
get
right
arrested
now?
for?
Yeah. That you can go to jail for specifically.
Pedophilia. Just kidding. That's disgusting, and I don't condone it.
Oh.
I would murder somebody if I figured out they did that to anybody that I knew or anybody I didn't know. On a serious note, I mean, weed's pretty much legal. Fucking underage drinking.
Yeah.
If everyone's at the house and there's no one fucking with a car or anything, I think it's stupid. I think if you're an adult and like let kids drink at your house, as long as they're not leaving, if you keep track of them, I think it should be just fine. People get arrested for like 5 kids drinking in their house. I'm like, if you fucking monitor them and make sure they're not drinking a bunch of liquor and shit, they'll be fucking fine. Like, it's the people that like sneak around or drive that get fucked. Like, if you're just at a house, no one dies like that. Like, unless there's like a pool involved, then
Right.
don't do that. Just keep them in your house and do whatever.
I think
It's
for
fine.
me, it has to be tax fraud. I think you don't have to get 10 years in jail for tax
That's
fraud.
pretty bullshit.
Like,
Just
what in
fucking
the
pay it
world?
back.
Just get fined for it. Like, you make them pay more money. It's that
That's
simple.
what they didn't want to do in the first place. Yeah, just make them pay more.
Just
money.
make them pay more. That could be a, like, why do you have to go to jail for that?
It's not even fraud most of the time. It's just
Or like accepting gifts when you're not supposed to.
what?
Is that jail worthy to you?
Wait, except what do you mean?
Like when a governor, like,
That can get hairy. Like I
is
see. Why.
accepting gifts.
Yeah, I see what's going on. There.
But like, does that just
that can like change the outcome of like an election or like a bill being passed or something like that. Like if political officials take bribes,
right?
a gift.
But is that jail worthy though?
Oh yeah.
Really?
If you take that and they're like, yeah, I don't want abortion to be legal. Yeah, I say go. To
It could,
jail.
would that be like a form of manipulation?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's like, it's bullshit. Cause they can pass some wild shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I think all the political officials should be held to pretty high standards. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they should take bribes. Now, I think they should be able to take money like to run a campaign or some shit. If their views line up with whoever or something was, yeah. But if it's like a president and it happens to be about something or this person's tied in, like say they want to cut taxes for a certain type of business and that business owner gives them a present, it's pretty sketch. It's a crazy shit.
It's a crazy
Like,
business.
All of it is business in general. Big
I've
business.
I've been reading a lot on Hollywood and how
Yeah.
fucked up that whole thing is.
I don't know anything about it.
Like, people do wild.
I do know that
Crazy
you can't get a job
stuff.
if you're not liberal or gay.
Well, not even that. You might have to suck dick.
That's what I've heard. Oh yeah, you
For-
definitely have to suck dick, Liam. Sorry to tell you.
I don't want.
Sorry
I
to be
don't-
the one to tell you.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
Well, Liam, you're in showbiz, kid. Get used to it.
Not for me, bro.
Nah,
I'm
you're
a-
the
I'm
one
a-
that's gonna get your dick sucked.
I'm gonna be independent.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna bring the rise to independent
I like it.
independent filmmaking.
There's some. Is there any money in independent filmmaking?
There's less. I mean, you can make money off of submitting your film to a variety of festivals and stuff like that, but I mean, you're not gonna get much box office
Yeah, obviously.
royalties or anything because it's just not what the theaters are looking for at the moment. But I think that might change. I think that's kind of on the rise, where they're looking at, because there are some independent films that are amazing,
I don't believe that.
that are like top notch, that Hollywood can't even. Because I mean, you have to follow that whole formula if you're making a Hollywood film.
Yeah.
You have to have like the big stars and the
There are always white males. Liam.
noted. No, but the business, yeah, it is hairy, but that's That's what I want to kind of overcome. I never want to sell myself as a person who wants to do anything to get big. I don't. I would much rather care about the art more than, making a living off of making films.
Oh, I for sure care more about making money.
Yeah,
in
that's
everything that I
where we
do.
differ. I care way more about the art than anything.
The approach that I take is, once I get the money, and I'm able to live without worrying, it'll free me to do whatever I want artistically,
Right. But
Which maybe isn't the right way to do it, but I guess
there
we'll
are
see.
jobs you can do, in the meantime while you're making these films.
That's true.
That's
true.
You can do internships. You can start your own business.
Yeah, man.
You can do anything.
You can for
'cause
sure
this
do
is
that.
America, where the dreams are possible.
Dreams are possible, and you can say you're a woman even if you're not.
Yep.
Well, you are, because you said
It's
you are.
true. That actually is true
Yeah.
now.
It's
You can
true.
say you're
I can do
a
what I
woman.
want. Mm.
Ugh. But yeah,
Gotta love it.
I care a lot more about the art. I had that earlier. I just love the
I feel
whole
that.
aspect of just anything art. I think it's very intriguing the way how people express themselves and all that. I just love it. I
Hell
think
yeah.
it's the kind of atmosphere I want to be in.
New comedy, filmmaking, actual painting, all that shit. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's kick ass. It's what changed the world, and what will continue to change the world.
Oh yeah. I just hope I'm a part of that.
You will be. You got it. Eye of the tiger.
I just
All
need that. Yeah, I just need that drive
Yeah.
to succeed and do all the necessary things to get up there and do all that.
Yeah.
I like what this mug says.
Does it say Jap?
Does it say sap on it?
It's Jap.
Is it
It's a
Jap?
racist mug.
Is
It's
Jap
artistic.
is Jap a racist term?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
If you call someone a Jap, yeah.
Really?
For sure.
I've never heard that.
You can't. Dude, that's like what old men that were in the war say about the damn Japs.
And that
You didn't
those
know
are
that?
black people?
What? That's
What?
Japanese.
Japanese. Oh. I thought you were just saying black people.
No, that's a spook. I
Oh.
just said spook on this podcast. We're not racist, I promise. And I'm not homophobic or transphobic or anything. I just think it's a little silly sometimes. At points.
Mm-hmm. How long is this gonna last?
I don't know,
This
like an hour?
podcast.
It's been an hour, hasn't it?
No, I'm saying the longevity of this.
I don't know until it gets famous. It gets famous, I guess.
You think after all the stuff you just said?
What do you mean? Oh, people say way worse stuff than I.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
I don't know. At least I'm mixing in some intelligent conversation with it. I sound pretty. Don't itch your chin on the microphone screen. I wonder if people can hear that.
They probably
Hopefully.
can.
Oh man,
All right.
we wrapping it up?
Are we wrapping this short?
I mean,
we
it's not short. We got it's an hour.
2 minutes left.
What do
I
you want
mean,
to
we
do for 2 minutes? We could play rock paper scissors, and whoever loses has to go jump into the nearest river, naked.
Anyway, it's been great. It's been great
On
talking
that
to Wyatt
note,
this
yeah,
week.
man, it's been a good one. This is a decent cast, I think.
Decent decent what?
Cast.
Oh, decent podcast.
What did you think I said?
Cast like crew like.
Oh, we got a decent crew.
Yeah, decent crew. We got
Decent
one.
crew of
Got one
two.
camera here.
We got,
We got two microphones
Bean
that are.
Teeth Jones, and he's here working the camera. He's a ghost.
Yep. Mr. Tripod.
So, all right. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.